the rise and fall of Palestine. Thanks for coming in, viewers. I'm Dr. JWAU. The rise and fall of Palestine under Hamas. Hamas gained support not simply through ideology, but through its reputation for discipline, certainty, community involvement, and resistance during a period of growing frustration. Most movements do not begin by asking for power. They begin by solving problems. A meal, a school, a scholarship, a medical assistance, a helping hand during hardship. And one of Hamas's greatest strengths was its ability to build influence through social, religious, and charitable networks long before it fully emerged as a governing or military force. Many outside observers focus primarily on Hamas as a political or military organization. But its growth cannot be understood without examining its social infrastructure. Throughout Gaza, charitable networks, religious institutions, education programs, welfare services, and community organizations became important parts of daily life. Families facing hardship often encountered these services long before they encountered political messaging. And this mattered. People naturally develop trust toward institutions that provide tangible assistance. A movement that helps feed families, educate children, support widows, and assist the poor often gains credibility that political speeches alone cannot create. Hamas understood that principle exceptionally well. Its influence expanded through relationships, neighborhood by neighborhood, person by person, family by family, community by community. And religion also played a significant role in this. For many supporters, Hamas presented itself not merely as a political movement, but as a moral and religious alternative to what they viewed as failing secular leadership. The message was powerful because it connected everyday struggle with larger questions of identity, duty, purpose, and faith. Meanwhile, many Gazans also continued benefiting from external economic opportunities, healthcare access, employment pathways, infrastructure projects, and humanitarian assistance originating from multiple sources, including Israel and international organizations. Yet charitable influence often shapes loyalties differently than economic opportunity alone. And people frequently remember who stood beside them during personal hardship. Over time, social networks became recruitment networks. Recruitment networks became influence networks. Influence networks became political power. And what appears to be charity on the surface was often simultaneously building organizational legitimacy underneath. The movement was no longer simply gaining followers. It was building an ecosystem. And ecosystems are often more durable than political campaigns. Hamas expanded its influence by embedding itself within daily life, transforming charitable assistance, religious identity, and community support into long-term political legitimacy. And we see this by what I learnt from this was the terror tunnels were fed electricity and supplies and were used as fortresses when Israel went in and tried to stop the terrorism that was coming out of Gaza. Thanks for coming in, viewers.